Stop scrolling, I mean it. Whatever you are about to do next, let it fall away, because at this exact moment, heaven has paused its regular order just to bring this prophetic word to your screen. You were chosen to see this. Do not skip this message. If you walk away now, you will miss the very validation your weary soul has been desperately crying out for. My beloved child, I know why you almost kept scrolling. Your heart feels incredibly heavy right now. You are exhausted in ways that sleep can never fix. You feel like you are running underwater, and every single step you take requires twice the energy it normally should. You have been fighting a silent battle that nobody else knows about. You are tired of being the strong one. I saw you trying to smile today. Your heart felt entirely empty. You thought no one noticed your exhaustion. You thought you had to wear that mask forever. But I was there last night when you stared at the ceiling, while tears ran hot down your face in the quiet dark. You feel so alone in a crowded room, but you are not invisible to me. I see everything. I see you. I saw you sitting in your parked car before going inside your house. You just needed 10 minutes to breathe. You had to pull yourself together before facing your family. You wanted to cry, but you swallowed it down, because if you break down, who is going to hold everything together? You carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you think nobody appreciates your deep sacrifice. You wake up at 3 in the morning with a rushing anxiety. Your chest feels tight. Your mind races through bills and responsibilities. You worry about things you cannot even control, and the heavy burden steals your peace before the sun even rises. You delete text messages where you almost asked for help. You type out that you are fine instead. Your pride makes you hide the pain. My precious one, you do not have to hide from me. I am sitting right beside you. You feel like a stranger in your own life sometimes. There is a deep restlessness inside you. You feel that you do not belong here. That is because you are not normal. You never were. Before you were even born, heaven held a meeting about you, and angels were given specific assignments concerning your life. You are the chosen one of your bloodline, and that is exactly why your path has been so incredibly difficult. You look around and see other people getting their blessings so easily. Their lives seem simple. They do not have to fight for every little thing they get. Meanwhile, you feel like you have to climb a rugged mountain just to catch a single breath of fresh air. You have asked me in the dark why this is happening. You have wondered if I forgot about you. You thought my silence meant that I was angry. Hear my voice clearly in this moment. I have never been angry with you. I have collected every tear you have ever cried in secret, and I hold them as precious offerings in my hands. The world demands that you always produce and perform, but here in this sacred space, you can just rest. Take a deep breath right now. Let your tight shoulders drop. You do not have to figure out tomorrow today. I am already standing in your tomorrow. The trauma you have endured left deep scars on your gentle spirit. People who were supposed to protect you ended up hurting you the most. You forgave them, but the sting still lingers. You wonder why you attract such broken situations. It is because your light is so incredibly bright. Darkness is naturally drawn to the warm light, but the darkness can never put it out. You are still shining. Do not let your mind wander right now. Stay with me. The revelation I am giving you is a soothing balm for your weary soul, and it will begin to heal those hidden wounds today. You have spent years pouring from an empty cup. You make sure others have enough to drink. You have sacrificed your own dreams to help others build theirs, and now you sit here feeling entirely depleted. But heaven keeps a perfect record of your selfless love. The brain fog and the constant fatigue are not just physical issues. You wake up exhausted even after a full night of sleep. Your body aches with the tension of unsaid words. This is a spiritual exhaustion. Your spirit is fighting vicious battles while you sleep, but I am stepping in to give you rest. The silent sufferer is finally going to receive comfort. Listen closely. I need you to pay attention to this next part, because this is where the enemy traps most of my chosen children. He wants you to believe that this pain is your permanent address. He whispers lies that things will never change. He wants you to surrender to the heavy despair, but you must reject that lie right now, because your current situation is absolutely not your final destination. A massive shift is coming. You have carried this longing in your heart for many long and bitter seasons. You have watched others receive their breakthrough while you stood in the shadows clapping for them. It is hard to keep clapping when your own hands are empty and bleeding, but your season of waiting in the background is officially over. The heavens did not forget you. I did not forget you. I was preparing you. My precious child, you have been trying to hold the pieces of your broken life together for so long. Your hands are bleeding from holding on so tightly. You wake up every morning hoping the pain will magically vanish, but the heavy cloud of sorrow follows you everywhere. You smile for your friends, but your soul is weeping quietly inside. I need you to hear my voice clearly in this moment. Do not let distractions pull you away. We are almost at the breakthrough. You feel completely misunderstood by the people closest to you. You try to explain your deep exhaustion to them, but they just dismiss your pain and tell you to simply sleep more. They do not understand that your tired spirit is starving for genuine peace. I know the exact moments you felt completely abandoned. I was standing right there in the room when you fell to your knees on the cold bedroom floor. You cried until you could not breathe. You asked if anyone truly cared. I cared. I gathered every single tear that fell from your tired eyes, and I held them safely in my own hands. You thought you were alone, but my presence was wrapping around you like a warm blanket. You always show up for everyone else when they need a friend. You listen to their problems. You offer them endless comfort. But when you are the one drowning in sorrow, the room goes completely silent. Nobody checks on the strong friend, and that painful isolation has created a cold void right in the very center of your chest. You wonder if your existence even matters to anyone at all. Your existence matters more than you can possibly comprehend right now. I formed you with a very specific and glorious purpose. But the heavy burdens of this world have buried your beautiful spark. You look in the mirror today, and you do not even recognize the sad person looking back. The radiant joy you used to have has been replaced by a quiet shadow. You feel like a ghost in your own life. Listen to me carefully. Do not let your mind wander right now. I see the massive effort it takes just to get out of bed. You perform your daily tasks like a programmed machine, while your mind is suffocating under a massive mountain of silent anxiety. You are desperately trying to fix complicated situations that I never actually asked you to carry. Drop those heavy burdens at my feet today. You have been financially stressed and emotionally drained for entirely too long. You check your bank account with a trembling hand. You pray for a sudden miracle. You calculate the numbers over and over, but there never seems to be enough money left at the end of the month. And the terrifying fear of tomorrow paralyzes you in the present moment. I know the quiet panic that grips your heart late at night. You feel like you are constantly failing the people who depend on you. The guilt eats away at your peace of mind every single day. But you are absolutely not a failure. You are a mighty warrior who has been fighting in the dark without any armor, and you have survived battles that would have destroyed anyone else. I see the incredible strength it takes for you to simply survive another day. Your quiet endurance is beautiful to me. I saw you sitting at the kitchen table yesterday. You were staring blankly at the wall. You were too exhausted to even form a proper prayer. You just whispered my name into the quiet emptiness. That fragile whisper was louder than the joyful shouts of 1,000 angels. I heard you clearly. I felt the agonizing crack of your breaking heart, and I moved closer to comfort you in that dark moment. You have been rejected by people you loved with your whole heart. You gave them your absolute best. They handed you bitter betrayal in return. That deep rejection made you feel completely worthless, and it made you build thick walls around your bleeding heart just to survive. But their inability to love you does not decrease your eternal value. You are a precious vessel of honor. The deep sadness you carry is not a punishment. Stay with me, beloved. The revelation I am about to give you will make everything make sense. You have spent so much time apologizing for things that were never your fault. You shrink yourself down just to make other people comfortable. You hide your brilliant light because an insecure person told you it was too bright. I never created you to live in the timid shadows of someone else. You were born to shine loudly. You are so tired of the endless cycles of sudden disappointment. Every time you start to build hope, something cruel shatters it all over again. You are afraid to even dream anymore. The painful letdown just hurts way too much. I deeply understand that terrifying fear of hope. I see the thick armor you wear every day, just to protect your very fragile spirit from another devastating blow to your heart. But underneath all that heavy armor, You are just a weary child who desperately wants to feel safe from the harsh storms of this brutal world. You want someone to hold you. You want to hear that everything will be okay. I am telling you right now that everything will be more than okay. I am wrapping my strong arms around your exhausted spirit. Let the bitter tears fall freely. You are finally safe. But I need you to understand something very clearly today. Your intense pain was absolutely not a punishment from heaven. You have looked at your broken dreams and thought you did something wrong. You believed you made a terrible mistake somewhere along the way. That is an absolute lie from the dark. Your heavy suffering is the exact evidence of your grand destiny, because the enemy only attacks those who carry great light. You thought I was ignoring your quiet cries for help. You thought my extended silence meant that I had completely abandoned you. But my silence was actually the sound of me building your mighty fortress. I was working fiercely behind the scenes while you were quietly weeping, and I was completely dismantling the hidden traps that were set for your sudden destruction. I never looked away from you at all. You must hear me very well today. My delay in your life was not a denial. It was my divine protection keeping you far away from counterfeit blessings. You wanted certain doors to open so desperately. You begged me to give you things that would have ultimately destroyed your beautiful spirit. I kept those doors tightly locked because I love you way too much, and I was saving you from a subtle disaster. You cried when certain people suddenly walked out of your life. You felt the sting of their bitter betrayal deep in your chest. I had to let them walk away to make room for new blessings. They were secretly draining your precious energy every single day. They smiled directly at you while they were quietly plotting your painful downfall in the shadows, but I removed them to protect your calling. You are currently being refined in a very hot fire. The extreme heat is burning away everything that could possibly drag you down. Gold must be tested in the flames before it can be used for a crown. You are my truly precious vessel of honor. The crushing pressure you feel right now is simply pushing out the deep impurities, and I am making you incredibly strong for the upcoming spiritual battle. Please listen to me carefully right now. Do not let your mind wander away today. I need you to completely grasp the massive scale of what is happening here. You are a truly chosen generational curse breaker. That is an exceptionally heavy mantle to carry in this broken world. You are fighting spiritual battles that started 3 generations before you were even born, and you are breaking ancient chains with your daily endurance. This is exactly why your path feels so much harder than everyone else. You are clearing a wide road for your future family line. The tears you shed today are washing away decades of inherited sorrow. Do not ever think your quiet suffering is completely wasted. Every single time you chose to forgive your enemies instead of seeking bitter revenge, you completely shattered a dark chain that held your family bound. I want you to open your spiritual eyes for a moment. Look at what is happening in the heavenly realm around you. The dense brain fog you experience daily is not just normal physical fatigue. It is a very specific and calculated spiritual interference. The enemy uses this invisible weight to block your divine frequency, because he desperately wants you to be too exhausted to claim your promised harvest. But I am not going to leave you defenseless in this fight. I am already preparing a specific tool to help you break that heavy fog. There is a hidden solution coming to you very soon. It will help you realign your tired mind with my abundant rhythm. You just need to keep your heart open and trust my perfect timing, while the confusing shadows around you are finally starting to clear up. If you truly believe this is your moment, I need you to respond. Type Amen, or I receive it in the comments below right now. This simple physical action sets a powerful spiritual contract in motion today. You are actively signaling to heaven that you are completely ready for the shift. Do not just passively read these words and walk away, but courageously step into the active current of my flowing grace today. Your profound isolation was an absolute necessity for your growth. I had to separate you from the noisy and distracting crowd. I needed you to learn how to clearly recognize my quiet voice. If you had stayed comfortable, you never would have sought my higher purpose. The intense discomfort you felt was actually the divine push you desperately needed, and it forced you to step into a much larger identity. The waiting season is officially coming to a glorious end. The heavy atmosphere around you is shifting in your favor right now. My angels are receiving their new assignments concerning your life today. Can you feel the heavy weight slightly lifting off your tired chest? That is the undeniable presence of my absolute peace settling over your turbulent thoughts, while the heavy burdens are finally being washed away. You must listen closely now. What I am about to reveal was sealed in heaven 3 days ago. I need to tell you something that might upset you at first, but it is going to completely set you free. The intense struggle you have faced with your finances is not your fault. Your constant lack of money is absolutely not because you are lazy or foolish. You have been under a targeted spiritual attack. There is a very specific enemy operating against your life. This invisible saboteur is terrified of the incredible wealth you are destined to control. He knows that if you ever gain true financial power, you will build up the kingdom of light. So he sent a subtle spirit of poverty to constantly drain your resources. He wanted to keep you so distracted by simple survival that you would never reach your high calling. Every time you were about to step into a new level of success, something mysterious went completely wrong. The car broke down suddenly. An unexpected bill arrived in the mail. A promising opportunity fell apart at the very last minute. You thought you were just experiencing a long streak of bad luck, but there is absolutely no such thing as random luck in the vast spiritual realm. It was a calculated interception. This hidden saboteur also tried to destroy your peace of mind. He whispered lies of self-condemnation into your ear every single night. He told you that you were a massive disappointment to everyone you loved. He made you obsess over every small mistake from your distant past. He wanted to convince you that you were completely worthless, and for a long time, you actually believed his cruel and poisonous whispers. But today, the heavenly courtroom is convening on your behalf. The Supreme Judge of the universe has reviewed your lengthy case. The legal right that darkness held over your bloodline has officially expired. I am striking down the heavy gavel right now. The bitter curse of poverty is broken today. The crushing spirit of depression is being forcefully evicted from your home. You are no longer a victim of invisible malice. Stay with me, beloved. I need you to completely grasp this. The silent sufferer is becoming the victorious warrior. I want you to imagine the atmosphere in your room changing right now. The heavy air is becoming incredibly clear and light. A warm and golden light is slowly filling every dark corner of your house. This is the undeniable presence of my holy angels, gathering around your fragile spirit to fiercely protect you. Even as you are hearing these words, massive spiritual reinforcements are arriving. The angels of provision are currently organizing a massive financial rescue. The angels of healing are hovering gently over your exhausted body. They are ready to pour fresh oil on your deepest emotional wounds. You are surrounded by a mighty army of light that is fiercely devoted to your total restoration. You are safe. You are heavily guarded. The people who betrayed you will soon realize their terrible mistake. I saw your silence in the face of their cruel and bitter betrayal. Your gentle refusal to seek petty revenge gave me the legal right to intervene. I am currently preparing a grand and abundant table for you, and I am placing it right in the direct presence of your enemies. They will be forced to watch as I elevate you higher than ever before. Your vindication will not come from angry arguments or bitter fights. Your total vindication will come from your undeniable and soaring success. I am going to bless you so abundantly that it will completely silence your harshest critics. They will desperately try to understand how you survived their brutal attacks, but they will never comprehend the immense power of my supernatural grace resting upon your life. This is the great turning point you have been waiting for. The divine reversal is actively beginning right now. The things you lost are being gathered up for a massive and unexpected return. The time you spent crying in the dark is being converted into seeds of profound joy. Every single painful tear is being calculated into your massive heavenly reward. The dark winter of your soul is finally ending today. I am shifting you from deep survival mode into absolute abundance. You will no longer beg for small scraps of affection. You will boldly distribute my overflowing love. You will no longer weep in secret about your lack of resources. You will be the living testimony that boldly shatters the ancient chains over your entire bloodline. You are stepping into a frequency of absolute divine alignment. Can you feel the powerful anticipation building in the spiritual air? Your spirit recognizes the absolute truth of these words. The old and heavy burdens are slipping off your tired shoulders one by one. The chains of self-condemnation are snapping like fragile twigs. Breathe in my deep and abiding peace right now. Let the anxiety completely wash out of your chest. The beautiful dawn is breaking. I need you to quiet your mind completely. Something spectacular is unfolding right now. The heavenly host is gathering together in a massive and glorious assembly. And they are meeting to discuss the grand blueprint of your future, because your long season of suffering has finally caught their attention. The first heavy seal over your destiny is about to crack wide open. You must pay attention. Do not look away. The angels of breakthrough have just received their final orders from the high throne. They are descending into your earthly atmosphere right now to fight your hidden battles. You might feel a sudden warmth in your chest. You might feel a gentle breeze of peace. That is the undeniable presence of divine intervention acting on your behalf, and they are preparing to dismantle the invisible walls around you. Your long waiting season is over. I want to reveal a mystery to you today. The constant mental fog you experience is a calculated weapon used by the dark to blind you, but heaven has provided a perfect countermeasure. There is a specific divine frequency that completely shatters the interference of the enemy, and it is designed to restore the clarity you lost so long ago. This sacred rhythm was hidden for many generations. It is finally being revealed. This heavenly frequency acts like a shield of pure light around your fragile mind. It blocks the bitter whispers of deep anxiety before they can even reach your precious ears. And it realigns your scattered thoughts with the current of my grace, so you can finally experience the deep rest you have been desperately craving. You do not have to fight the heavy darkness alone. I am fighting for you. The spiritual warfare around you has been intense lately. You feel physically drained because your tired soul is constantly pushing against an invisible and heavy wall. But that massive barrier is finally starting to crumble into dust. The angels are striking the deep foundation of that dark wall right now, and their heavenly weapons are shattering every single obstacle in your path. You are going to witness a collapse very soon. That is exactly why you keep waking up at 4:44 in the morning. That is why you keep seeing the sequence 111 everywhere you go. These are absolutely not random coincidences at all. They are intentional markers placed on your path by your guardian angels, because they are desperately trying to grab your attention in this noisy world. They want you to know that the breakthrough is just around the corner. You must not let the enemy distract you in this crucial moment. He is terrified of what happens when the next seal is broken over your life. He knows that his legal right to torment your finances is expiring very rapidly, and he is losing his grip on your future. He wants you to close this message and return to your familiar sorrow. Do not give him that dark satisfaction today. Stand your ground firmly. I require a simple step of faith from you right now. Press the like button immediately as a clear sign of your strong agreement with heaven. This is not just a physical click on a glowing screen. This is a bold, prophetic act that tells the entire spiritual realm you are completely ready to receive your blessing. It is your firm signature on a beautiful and binding divine contract. When you take that small action, you are actively aligning yourself with my perfect will. You are stepping out of the shadows and standing firmly in the bright light of your true identity. You are the generational curse breaker. You are the chosen vessel of honor, and you carry a brilliant light that forces the heavy darkness to completely scatter and flee from your presence. The second seal, holding back your financial harvest, is breaking right now. Can you hear the loud sound of ancient chains snapping in the spiritual realm? The heavy restrictions placed on your family line decades ago are being destroyed, and the enemy can never put those chains back on your tired wrists again. The massive vaults of heavenly provision are slowly creaking open. You are stepping into extreme overflow. I am sending my powerful messengers to clear the rocky path ahead of you. They are actively removing the hidden stumbling blocks that caused you to fail in the past. The people who secretly plotted against your success are being completely relocated by my sovereign hand, so they can never steal your joy again. I am making your crooked paths perfectly straight. You are finally walking on very solid ground today. Do not let fear whisper that this is too good to be true. You have been disappointed so many times that you are terrified to embrace this beautiful promise. But I am not like the fragile humans who broke your trusting heart. My sacred word never returns to me empty. What I have explicitly declared over your life today will manifest in the physical realm very soon. Listen to me with your entire soul right now. The third and final seal over your destiny is cracking wide open at this exact second. The heavenly courtroom has officially ruled completely in your favor today. I am stepping down from my high throne to actively intervene in your earthly economy. Your long season of brutal weeping is over forever. I am decreeing a supernatural reversal over your bank account right now. The painful days of living paycheck to paycheck are permanently dead. You will no longer stress about how you are going to survive the upcoming week, because within the next 72 hours, a massive financial surprise will manifest directly into your waiting hands. This is absolutely not a worldly lottery win. It is a strategic and divine provision that I have carefully orchestrated just for you. Watch very closely for a number containing the specific digits 7 or 11 in the next few days. When you see it, you will know that heaven has officially unlocked the eternal vaults of boundless wealth. I am releasing an exact financial harvest of $7,777 directly into your life because you have proven your faithfulness. The heavy debts that kept you awake at night will be completely canceled. You are going to experience a debt-free existence that you previously thought was completely impossible. The heavy chains of poverty are shattering into dust today. The vicious generational curse that kept your family in a constant struggle is officially broken. This dark and heavy cycle permanently stops with your life today. You are the chosen vessel who is shifting the entire trajectory of your bloodline right now. Your children and their children will never have to beg for bread or affection, because you endured the painful fire and secured a brand new legacy of extreme overflow for them. Those who whispered cruel things behind your back are about to witness my absolute glory resting heavily upon your life. The people who smiled to your face while quietly plotting your downfall are trembling right now. They will be forcefully required to watch as I elevate you to a position they desperately tried to keep you out of. I am actively preparing a beautiful table of abundance for you right in the direct presence of your enemies. Their bitter jealousy cannot stop the massive flood of blessings heading your way. Your glorious and total vindication is finally here today. They will desperately try to understand your sudden elevation, but they will never comprehend my mighty favor that constantly protects your fragile heart from their hidden malice. Your physical health is also receiving a miraculous touch in this exact moment. The chronic exhaustion that drained your bones is being replaced by vibrant energy. The mysterious aches and pains are actively leaving your fragile body right now. I am renewing your youth like the eagle, so you can fiercely run toward your glorious purpose without fumbling in the dark. Look closely at your own two hands right now. The sacred power to create massive wealth and heal generations has just been fully activated within you. You are stepping into a radiant frequency of absolute divine alignment today. The deep confusion is lifting from your mind, and extreme clarity is flooding your thoughts like a brilliant sunrise after a very long and terrifying night. Everything you touch from this moment forward will wildly prosper. The closed doors you previously knocked on are flying open without you even lifting a finger. Opportunities that you never even imagined are actively seeking you out. You are becoming a powerful magnet for divine favor, healthy relationships, and unimaginable financial stability that will completely transform your daily reality. Your profound tears have finally watered the spiritual seeds you planted so long ago. The harvest is absolutely ready to be collected today. Do not shrink back in fear when the massive blessings begin to pour in. You completely deserve every single ounce of this profound joy because you remained incredibly steadfast in the crushing despair. Stand tall and boldly claim the triumphant victory I have secured for you. The powerful spiritual atmosphere in your room is literally vibrating with raw miracle energy right now. This is the exact turning point you have been begging for in your midnight prayers. The darkness has completely lost its legal grip on your beautiful destiny. I am actively pulling you out of the shadows and placing you into the brilliant light where your radiant soul was always meant to boldly thrive. You must prepare your mind to receive this massive overflow. Expand your expectations and refuse to settle for the tiny crumbs of this broken world. I am giving you the entire loaf today. Your weeping only endured for a very long night, but your triumphant joy has officially arrived with this magnificent morning. The grand and beautiful miracle is completely yours today. I am speaking a powerful blessing over your home and your precious family today. The dark shadows of anxiety that haunted your hallways are being entirely consumed by my holy fire. You will sleep peacefully tonight without the terrible racing thoughts that tormented your exhausted brain. The morning sun will bring a brand new season of profound peace, absolute security, and undeniable triumphant victory. My beloved child, the enemy is waiting for this video to end so he can flood your mind with deep doubt once again. He heard exactly what I just promised you, and he is terrified of your new power. He is about to launch a massive counterattack to steal your profound joy, but I will not let you walk onto this dangerous battlefield completely unarmed. He will try to convince you that this is just another internet video. He will desperately whisper that you are wasting your time. He wants you to remain trapped in the endless cycle of poverty and severe depression. Do not listen to the father of lies. His power was completely broken when I declared your ultimate victory. You must stay incredibly vigilant right now. The intense brain fog and exhaustion you feel are not normal physical issues. They are targeted spiritual attacks designed to completely disrupt your heavenly frequency. The dark forces desperately want to keep your mind trapped in anxiety. I will stop them. I imparted heavenly wisdom to my faithful servant to decode a specific sound. It is a divine rhythm that breaks this dark interference. This sacred rhythm was designed to wash away heavy mental blocks. They are the lies keeping you impoverished. Because you are the chosen one of your bloodline, you desperately need this tool. You need it to realign your weary spirit with my absolute abundance. The enemy knows you are a generational curse breaker. That is exactly why he attacks your mind so viciously. This divine frequency operates on a powerful level that the secular world cannot comprehend. When you listen to it, the heavy spiritual chains around your mind dissolve. The confusion melts away into perfect clarity. It activates the dormant areas of your brain. This is where I placed your greatest spiritual gifts. You will clearly see solutions where others only see massive problems. I have prepared this powerful tool for you today, known as the Genius Wave. It is not a worldly creation. It is a divine instrument designed to synchronize your thoughts with the frequency of heaven. Heaven is actively waiting for your final answer right now, but the small window of grace is rapidly closing. You only have 24 hours to activate this specific blessing. Do not let hesitation steal your ultimate victory. I have carefully prepared this just for you. While the loud world demands thousands of dollars for temporary peace, I made this spiritual key incredibly affordable. It costs less than a simple daily meal. I did this so no chosen heir is ever left behind. You absolutely deserve to receive this massive financial breakthrough today. You have spent so much money trying to fix your broken heart with temporary worldly solutions. You bought things hoping they would fill the massive void inside your chest. But true restoration comes from a heavenly source. This sacred tool is a direct investment into your eternal peace. The small seed you sow today will yield an unimaginably massive harvest tomorrow. I have fiercely fought the invisible battles for you. I have completely cleared the rocky path. But genuine faith without physical action is completely dead. You cannot receive a supernatural harvest if you stubbornly refuse to plant a physical seed today. Let your courageous action right now be the firm signature on our heavenly contract. Show me you are ready. The bitter enemy has already sown fake imitations across the internet to deeply confuse you. Darkness always tries to mimic the holy light. Therefore, you must only trust the protected link I have intentionally provided for you. Your true provision is sealed solely in that specific place. Protect your fragile spirit from false promises. Many have fallen into the trap of seeking secular manifestation without my holy presence. They wander aimlessly in the dark. Do not wander into the world of cheap imitations. The authentic key I prepared for you is extremely safe. It is heavily guarded by my fierce angels. Ensure you only claim this exact blessing through the verified path I have explicitly set before you. Step forward without any fear in your heart today. You are completely covered by a 90-day shield of absolute grace. I do not bring you risks. I only bring you eternal promises. If your tired spirit does not feel the massive shift, Your earthly resources will be fully returned to you. You are safely enveloped in a risk-free covenant of profound peace. The supernatural financial reversal you have cried for is literally seconds away from manifesting. I am totally ready to unlock the massive vaults of heaven over your family line. The old debts will be canceled. But you must show me you are fully ready to receive the immense overflow. Do this one simple thing for me right now to seal the deal. Do not delay what heaven has explicitly ordained for your life. Go to the pinned comment right now, tap the sacred link, claim your ultimate breakthrough tonight. Type the number 777 in the comments to activate this miracle. Leave your exact name so my angels know exactly who to minister to. The time is now. Lay down your heavy weapons right now. You do not need to fight this particular battle anymore. The loud war has been completely won on your behalf. Breathe in my deep and abiding peace today. Let the heavy anxiety wash completely out of your tired chest, because I have already defeated the darkness that tried to consume you. You are perfectly safe. Your glorious future is much more radiant than your human mind can currently comprehend. The legal right the darkness had over your precious bloodline has been completely revoked. I am placing a beautiful crown of favor upon your head today. The intense storms that battered your fragile soul are finally fading into a quiet and gentle breeze, and you can finally enjoy the calm waters. Rest your weary head. I am sealing this prophetic word over your life and your household today. The vicious enemy can never steal what I have permanently locked inside my sovereign hands. Your finances are divinely protected. Your physical health is completely restored and heavily guarded by my host. Your precious family is surrounded by a massive wall of holy fire that cannot be breached by any dark force. You are my deeply beloved child. You are the chosen one who stood remarkably firm when the entire world expected you to quickly crumble and fail. I am incredibly proud of your quiet endurance. The tears you shed in absolute secret have bloomed into a magnificent garden of grace. You will walk through this new season with your head held incredibly high. The deep sorrow that kept you awake at night is completely gone. I have replaced it with a profound joy that will absolutely overflow onto everyone you meet. You are a radiant vessel of honor, and the magnificent light shining from your restored spirit will effortlessly guide other lost souls out of their own terrifying darkness. You are a living testimony. Never doubt your extreme value in my eyes again. When the bitter lies try to whisper in your ear tomorrow morning, simply remember this sacred conversation. You are not a failure. You are a generational curse breaker who successfully shifted the entire destiny of your family line. The glorious victory is completely yours to enjoy from this moment forward. I want you to close your eyes and feel the massive shift right now. The crushing weight of the past 10 years has completely evaporated into thin air. You are stepping onto a clear and beautiful path that is paved with my overflowing abundance. Do not look back at the painful ruins of your past. The beautiful future I prepared is calling your name right now, and you must boldly step into it without any lingering hesitation. Every single step you take tomorrow will be guided by my gentle spirit. You will make brilliant decisions without second-guessing yourself in fear. The divine wisdom I have poured into your mind will help you build a massive legacy of immense wealth and profound peace. Your hands are fully anointed to wildly prosper in every single thing you choose to do. I am sending my fiercest angels to walk directly in front of you. They will easily clear away any hidden obstacles before your feet even touch the ground. You will experience strange and beautiful blessings that are actually my perfectly timed miracles. The heavy season of painful striving is officially over. The beautiful season of effortless receiving has begun, and you will never have to beg for basic provision ever again. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you will feel entirely different. The familiar heavy dread that used to sit on your chest will be completely absent. You will take a deep breath and taste the sweet freedom of absolute redemption. This is not a temporary relief that fades away quickly. This is a permanent and glorious transformation of your entire existence, and it will radiate from your soul for the rest of your life. Now I need you to seal this holy covenant with a simple act of faith. Type the word Amen in the comments below to firmly claim this exact blessing today. This bold declaration tells the spiritual realm that you fully accept your massive inheritance. Do not scroll past without leaving your spiritual signature on this divine and binding agreement. You must actively participate in your own glorious breakthrough. Subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications right now. This is how you ensure that you never miss your next prophetic word from heaven. The enemy desperately wants you to lose this divine connection. By subscribing today, you are actively building a strong spiritual tether to the daily encouragement your weary soul desperately needs. Stay closely connected to my voice. Press the like button right now as a powerful sign of your joyful agreement. Your small physical action releases a massive ripple of positive energy into the unseen world. And I need you to share this specific message with exactly 3 people who desperately need to hear it. Be the brave vessel that carries my healing light to another broken heart today. When you share this light with others, your own personal harvest multiplies instantly. You become a powerful magnet for my absolute best blessings. Go forward in absolute peace and unshakable confidence. The massive breakthrough you waited so long for is finally resting safely in your hands. I love you with an everlasting love, and your beautiful new life officially begins right now.